What is going on, everyone, and welcome into Expected Bets for your go-to podcast for all things hockey betting. I'm Gator Betting, joined by my two co-hosts today. We got Gretzky Betskis and Franco the Banker. Guys, the NHL season, the first month, it's almost over. About time. I don't know. It's been a pretty up and down start to the year. I mean, yesterday was brutal. It seems like no one just wanted to shoot the puck at all, but that's just a typical Sunday, I guess, in the NHL. How we doing, though? Betsky, how have you been?
7 straight. 7 straight wins for the Mammoths.
Seven, yep. Well,
on fire.
Feel pretty good. Now I know what it's like to be rooting for a fun and good team. I mean, we're on top of the West, just looking down on all you plebeians out there.
This is going to be a brutal clip in March.
Oh, man.
You know what sparked that 7-game win streak, though?
What?
The unveiling of Tusky. Since you guys unveiled him, you guys have not lost a game.
That's all it was.
Born.
Since he was born. Yeah, what did he come on the ice?
He came. They thawed him on the ice.
They thawed him.
On the ice.
Again, those are like some of the meetings that you just want to be in the NHL, and they're like, all right, we got Tusky, right? And we're going to thaw him on the ice. And they're like, yep, love it. Keep going. And you're just describing a mascot being born for a NHL franchise. It's just...
I would be good at this job.
Some people have the dream jobs, you know?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Some people really do have dream jobs.
I can make your team real kooky real quick.
Yeah, when the NHL expands to 55 teams, you can just be the guy that every team goes for. And they're like, all right, what's your vision for a mascot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Franco, how we doing? Philly, mediocre, kind of saber zone here at 500, a little below, but we're hanging in there.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah. I mean, they clearly don't want McKenna. You know, let's just keep winning, right?
Yeah. I mean, 2 games tonight. We got St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Boston, Ottawa. I mean, the Penguins. They clearly don't want McKenna either. They've been red hot to start the season.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Keep winning, baby.
Yeah.
Keep winning.
Just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Before we get into what's going on, Andrew, before we get into the 2 games tonight, we do want to remind you to please subscribe to all of our social media channels. You can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at ExpectedBets4. Also, check out our YouTube page at ExpectedBets4 as well. Betsky, do you have anything? I thought you were about to say something. No, perfect. All right, I guess we'll get into the first game of the night. We got St. Louis at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh minus 105, St. Louis minus 115. Big news coming out of this one, Rickard Rakell out 6 to 8 weeks, which is brutal news for the Penguins and that top line of theirs. So it was Crosby, Rust, Rakell. Now Philip Hollander is going to slide into that top line role. Ben Kindle is going to take that top power play unit. And I don't see their props besides their goal scorers really available tonight. But in terms of a sider total, Franco, what are you looking at in this one?
I kind of think Pittsburgh's going to keep this rolling here. So despite the Rakell loss, St. Louis is banged up as well. They're missing Rob Thomas, Mr. Smooth, and also Jake Neighbors. So they're going to be hurting a little bit as well. Pittsburgh's been kind of surprising to start the season. So I think if I had to take a side here, I'd probably lean the Pittsburgh side and lean towards the over as well. I think we do see some goals here.
Yeah, I like it. Betsy, any plays for you at the sider total?
I like the Pittsburgh money line too. Minus 106. I was like, okay, by now the Blues information's out there and the line's probably moved, but no. I mean, you're getting great value. I mean, Rakell is not nearly as important as Rob Thomas. And when you look at the Blues' lines right now, it's just insane. Buchnevich, P.S. Suter, and Snuggerud on the top line. Matthew Joseph, Braden Shen, and Kyrou as the second. I mean, this is a team that had a ton of forward depth, and now you take out 2 top 6 guys, and you realize, like, oh, the puzzle pieces are missing.
It could be worse. It could certainly be worse. It doesn't look that bad.
Sure.
But yeah, it's not great, but it's not as bad as it could be losing 2 first line players, really.
Yeah, I mean, again, that shows how deep this team is on the forward group. But
well, the other news too is so it's going to be Jari going for Pittsburgh and Hofer going for the St. Louis Blues in his 2 games that Hofer has started this season. I think 7 goals and then 3. Am I correct in that one? I don't think he's been terrific at all. Yeah, 7 goals against and then 3 goals against in his last 2 starts for the Blues.
Once again, leans towards that over.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Let's get into player props then. If we do think this is going to be an over, Betsy, any player props jump out to you?
I mean, some sort of stack of Crosby and Russ feels good, but also Malkin's been insane this season. And if we're going to keep on getting his point at, well, I guess it's minus 160, but that's maybe
this is the first game. It's not bettable. Before that, it was below minus 150 every game, and the books just kept feeding you it. This is the first game that they've kind of made an adjustment towards it.
They're like, you guys won.
Do we not put enough respect on his name? Like Evgeny Malkin, he's going to be a top 25 player in the NHL in points. And I feel like he just continuously gets overshadowed by Crosby and not given the full respect of how great he has been.
Yeah, it's insane. He has 5 multi-point games this season. 14 points on the season. Just wild. And over the past couple of years, he's been slipping a little bit, but man, this FU tour has been a good one.
Yeah. How long? I mean, he just re-signed, 2 years ago? 1 year ago?
2.
Because it was with Letang 2 years ago. So is this the last year of his current deal then?
Yeah, he's retiring after this year.
Yeah.
There you go. So I think the biggest knock on Malkin has been like his injury history. So if he can stay healthy this year, he's been on a tear. Keep it up.
Yeah. I mean, if you were going to the 2 line stacks, then are probably just Crosby and Rust, and then Malkin and Mantha. Those seem like pretty straightforward at that point. But Mantha, honestly, I would take his regular point at just plus 120. I don't even know if you have to line stack and Brezzo's on that second line as well. Both those are bettable as a straight, but then you get into the interesting territory of power play, and if Kindell is going to be on that top line, I don't necessarily hate for him to score tonight. Kindell is plus 380, and Hollander is plus 450. I'm going to sprinkle on both those players tonight to score a goal. Hollander being on the first line and Kindell on that first power play unit. Why not? If Hofer is allowed 3 and then 7, maybe we get a little lucky tonight in the goal scoring department.
Yep.
You know I'm in for that. I'm always doing stuff like that, so I'm in for sure.
No, those are really good looks at those prices.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we're saying the Hofer 3 is the hat trick in the first 10 minutes, right? Because he got pulled after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could have been a lot worse.
Even better. Even better.
They allowed 7 goals.
Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
So there's no way he was getting out with just 4 if they kept him in. But
no,
3 and 10 minutes of the same guy is pretty bad. This Blues team is night and day from last season, and so is Minnesota. What is going on? What is going on?
It's crazy. I think they're still
trying to get the Kaprizov signing hurt the Minnesota Wild? Some are asking.
Oh yeah, that was a heist by Kaprizov.
Yeah, he's been all right this year.
He's been fine, but
I know
it's not worth the contract yet. But I'm sure it'll turn around. I'm not concerned about it.
Yeah,
but
I'm not either. He'll be fine.
He may not. I mean, this year may be his. I'm fine with 80 points.
Too many meetings with his financial advisor.
Like, all right. I'll I'll get my act together. Okay.
Yeah, he's skipping the gym to meet with the financial advisor, and once it's all settled after this year, then he can get back in the gym.
Yeah, he'll be good.
Yeah.
Exactly. I did want to bring up one other prop. Sidney Crosby at 3+ shots on goal. So with Raquel out, I went to Crosby and Rust. I'm like, all right, it's one of these guys pop without the other. Rust struggles without Raquel, honestly. Crosby has been terrific without Raquel in the lineup. He's hit his shots on goal prop in the last 13 games without Raquel. He's hit it in 10 tonight against a St. Louis squad that I think has been pretty leaky to shots, maybe. No, they've been, yeah. I don't know. Give me Crosby at 3 tonight. I still think you can hit it. There's some value on that one. It's -125. So that's probably the only other prop I'm going to add in this one. Maybe Snugger out at 2. Is anyone going to take a look at that one?
Yeah, sure. I'm all right on it.
Yeah, sure.
A little too spotty for me.
He had 10 attempts on 4 shots on goals against Detroit.
Yeah, but then you look back a little bit and it's like patchy.
I mean, that was when he was down on the third line. I don't know. I don't think that's a bad look.
He's been up and down the lines. That's fair. That's fair. I like his point, to be honest with you. I think his point has a ton of value at +120, +130, whatever you find it at. He's going to be top power play, top line. So I'm definitely looking at that. I do agree with you guys on Mantha at +120, +130, whatever that's at. So those two I like a lot. The sneaky one I kind of want to sprinkle on is Justin Falk power play point at +575.
Jeez.
I've been kind of looking for these values. So like, you know how it goes, right? Like you look at the top guys, there's 5 players on the power play unit, right? Typically you see Rob Thomas is like +180 or +230 or whatever. Then you go down like Buchnevich today is +260, Kyrie's +310, Snug is +450. I don't mind that either. But like once you go over like +400 with a top line power play guy, to me, I think it's worth a shot. So, I mean, look at all the power play guys for Pittsburgh. The best you're getting is, what, Erik Karlsson at 325? Sure. So, the fact that you're getting Falk at 575, he's hit in 2 of his last 3 as well for a power play point. So, again, nothing crazy, but this will be kind of a theme as we go through the rest of these games. Guys, I'm going to point out just at better values.
Yeah, I like it. Betsy, any other looks for you in this one?
Nah.
Fair enough. All right. The other game on the slate for tonight is the Boston Bruins taking on the Ottawa Senators. The Bruins +145. The Ottawa Senators -175. Boston 4-6-0. They just snapped their 6-game skid against Colorado on Saturday afternoon. Ottawa on a 2-game win streak with a record of 4-4-1. I don't have much in this one. I mean, we talked about this before the show, trying to dive into this game in itself. I don't really feel comfortable laying that money line on Ottawa. But did you guys have any strong convictions, maybe on the total or side, as the day progressed?
No.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
This Ottawa may be the hardest team to read in the entire league right now. I mean, I never feel comfortable doing an under. I never feel comfortable doing over right now because God knows they let in a slew of goals to start the season. But now it seems like the goaltending and the defense is figuring it out a little bit. And we know Olmark can be real. I don't think he's even starting.
He's not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Merrill.
Which now I'm like totally up in the air about. Like, I don't know what to trust with that. So until we see some stability with Ottawa, I'm not touching its side or total for this team, period.
Yeah, and it's like, do you trust Bruins props in this one either? No, not really. No. Despite the Ottawa's poor goaltending, like there's neither side in this game that you want to spend your hard-earned money on. Yeah,
definitely not for money lines and totals. I think there's some player props to look at when we get to that, but yeah, I'm not going heavy on this game. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
All right, let's get into the player props. Then you can kick us off in this one.
Yeah. First off, I do think the Saturday Ottawa game was a little bit of an aberration, shutting down the Capitals, only allowing 1 goal.
In what, 10 shots against?
Yeah, Washington just didn't show up. I think they had 6 shots like midway through the second period. It was ridiculous. So, yeah. With that being said, I think that they give up a little bit here. So the guys I'm looking at are, again, just looking for value on top line. So Elias Lindholm point is -120. I think that's stupid considering how productive he's been. And I get it. Like, he's not somebody we've really liked as a player for the last couple of years. He's kind of fallen off a cliff a little bit as far as what he was a few years ago back in Calgary. But, 2 points in his last 3 games overall. And the head-to-head is pretty decent as well. Not great, but I don't think that they're going to shut down this top line for the Bruins. I think Pasta at 2 points is worth a sprinkle as well, +155. Maybe you go for his goal prop. Obviously, you can't take him as a straight. So, I definitely want to look at that top line. On the other side for Ottawa, I think Pinto's worth a look at -120 for a point. And unfortunately, this game doesn't really have a good power play point prop. The only one I saw was Ridley Gregg on the top unit for Ottawa, but he has no power play points. He's +450, whereas everybody else in that top unit is +300 or worse. So maybe that's the guy you look at. I'm gonna cringe later when he gets a point on a power play. I'm like, damn it, I didn't place it. But +450 is pretty good value for, again, top power play unit guy.
What's been kind of hot for the Bruins lately? It's been Casey Middlestat. His points at +150 tonight. Maybe worth a look as well. But dissecting this Bruins top line, I want to get into it, right? Because Lindholm's at -120, Geeky is -135, and then Pasta is 2+ at +155. In terms of constructing bets for this, I think Lindholm's bettable as a straight, so is Geeky. But then when you're starting to stack them together, are you adding Pasta at 1, Pasta at 2, or are you kind of doing separate combinations of maybe a Lindholm Geeky or a Pasta Geeky, Pasta Lindholm?
Pasta at 2.
Pasta at 2, and then stack Lindholm and Geeky at 1.
Just give them each at 1. I would much rather take the swing, than go Pasta 1, and you don't get enough value, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, Pasta 1 is what, -400, -285. Yeah. So
you might, if you're going to go for it, just go for it all the way.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Betsky, any looks for you in this one?
Nothing that you guys haven't already covered. I mean, Cousins' point still looks good.
Yep.
That's really the only other one, but that's like -130. So it's probably another situation where you're better off stacking a little bit. But who is he with? I saw Nick Cousins is on the top line with Stützle, and Stützle has just kind of stopped shooting. Batherson's up there. Cousins is on the Grieg and Perron line. So
I was shocked at the Batherson point prop cost. I thought he'd be bettable straight, and he's not. He's -150, but he's been fantastic.
Yeah, he is. So maybe a Batherson stew stack is probably the way I would go on. I guess I don't know.
It's a weird game.
It is. Ottawa's a tough team to get right now. I feel like the lines are different every single day. I know. Well, Bruins, you at least are like some combo of Pasta and Geeky and Lindholm and Zaka.
Yeah, Pinto's shots on goal has been pretty great lately. Yeah. That's another look I wanted to bring up. But Bruins have been pretty stingy, I'm pretty sure, against the shots on goal. Looking at that,
I think they're pretty middle of the pack.
By the way, for the two for Pasta and one for Geeky and Lindholm is +250. So it's pretty good value.
1 Geeky, 1 Lindholm, +250. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Pasta. Yeah.
Ottawa 5th in shots for per game. The Bruins at 18th in shots allowed. The last 2 games for the Sens, they have had 34 and 33 shots on goal. The Bruins have allowed 33, 29, 23, 27. Jeremy Swayman's at 25.5 saves tonight. That is my only other look that I would consider. I don't hate it. -120 for the over. So Boston coming off a win.
I can't
get around on it.
I can't determine what Ottawa team is going to come out tonight on a Monday.
Yeah.
Another one you can consider if you do think Ottawa's going to be firing a ton. This one was pointed out by Dave, one of my followers. He said Andrew Peak blocks shots on teams against teams that are shooting high volume. So it's minus 150 for 2, but he had 5 against Colorado in the last game, and he's reached 5 twice this year. So maybe that might be another angle if you ladder him up to 3. I think it's plus.
Yeah, he's covered that prop in 7 of 10 on the road this season. He said in each of his last 4 games. So
yeah,
not a bad look. Zadorov's also in that same boat too, at over 1.5.
Yeah, I mean, I think that 2 is a great parlay piece, so you can do that too.
Yeah. Any other looks in this one before we get into the Frozen Frenzy for tomorrow?
No. Yeah. God, kill me. Let's do it.
Here we go, baby.
All right, before we get into the Frozen Frenzy, where all 32 teams are going to be on the ice tomorrow, we do want to remind you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video. If you are watching on YouTube, just give it a like. It really helps us out. Also, if you're not following us on social media, on Twitter, please be sure to do so.
You guys excited to cap 18 games when there's 4 more teams in this
16
league?
games.
No,
18 when there's 4 more.
Teams.
Yeah,
No,
when there's 4 more teams, and then there's an 18-game Frozen Frenzy slate. Cool.
Yeah.
Can we just not do that? That'd be great if we just
we got some time. I'll retire by then.
It just sucks. Like the quality of competition is just gonna go to shit, man. Like we already are so low on quality goaltending. It's gonna be so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Going up, baby.
Aaron Dell is like licking his chops right now. He cannot wait to get in our starting gig in this league.
If I had a kid, I would be forcing them to be a goaltender.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
your opportunity
or a right-handed shot defenseman.
The amount of
actually,
yeah.
You know how much hockey pads cost? You know how much goalie pads are? They're absurd.
Well, I
right
better
now.
hit some bet, skater.
I was gonna say, even for men's league right now, buying a new stick, all minimum price $200. Absolutely criminal. Absolutely criminal.
The scarcity of those positions,
and then you break.
I mean, you got like a 1 in 10 chance that you're going to have an NHLer on your hands. So,
what you need to do is be born in like Switzerland or Germany or one of these European leagues, so you have dual citizenship, so you don't count against their foreign exports, and you can go play there after you're done in the NHL as well. That's how you really make the money.
Thinking 2 steps ahead. I like it.
Big brain.
Let's get the 4 new teams first.
Yeah. Let's put one in we'll put one over in Switzerland. Yeah, why not? All right. Frozen Frenzy on Tuesday, October 28th. 16 games. Let's dive into it right now. The first up, we have the Calgary Flames at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs minus 205. Calgary plus 170. Big news, Tavares at 499 for goals. He is 1 away from that 500 mark. He has 12 goals in 33 games against Calgary. Franco, any revenge looks you like in this one? I guess we're just going to go, just to speed through this, I'm just going to kind of, if you have any plays, just list them off. Side total, money line, player props. Go ahead.
Yeah, this one I'm probably going to leave alone for the most part. There are some revenge narratives, but like I feel like the guys have been so long off the teams they're playing for now. Like Kadri, for example, hasn't played for Toronto in like 1,000 years. So he doesn't really have that like revenge narrativeness to him that, you know, some players do. I think he's fine for a point or something, but you're looking at minus 150, so it's not like there's any value there anyway. But yeah, I'm actually interested in the Tavares look. I think the way to kind of attack it, though, is looking at his shots. He's been pretty productive recently as well, hitting his over 2.5 and 3 straight with 5, 3, and 5 in those games, and doing his shot attempts are 7, 7, and 8 over those last 3 as well. So I think that's kind of the way to, like, you know, maybe you take his goal as well. Like I'll probably do like a quarter unit on his goal or like a half unit on his goal and then half on his over 2.5 shots, which is minus 110.
Yeah.
Feels like a nice price. And Calgary has been, so I have watched the last like 3 Calgary games because I keep betting Dustin Wolf saves.
Oh,
and
jeez.
every single first period they shut down teams. It's been like I think the Rangers had 5 shots on goal. The Jets had 5 shots on goal, and then I forget the game prior. I think it was the Jets as well. It was like 5 or something like that. Like the first period, they are shutting teams down, and it's like the most frustrating thing ever. And then they just absolutely the dam breaks, and then they give up like 30 shots on goal for the total of the game, which is just ridiculous. So what I'm getting at is they will allow shots, and that's why I like Tavares here.
Just take Tavares 2+ in the second and third period. That's a market on DraftKings.
That might be actually a good idea. Like looking at some live shot props in the second and third period, because it is ridiculous.
And if he scores off his first shot, then you don't need to bother with his shots on goal.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for that Nylander's day-to-day, if Nylander's not in the lineup, Matthews obviously take him 2 in the second and third, but then that opens the door for a ton of other guys that you're going to get some great value on who kind of pop without Nylander in that lineup. So I like that look a lot. Morgan Riley at 2+. Calgary gives up a ton of shots to D-men. So Nye's point, Tavares point. And then
Charlie is on that line too, if they give them to you.
Yep. And then Toronto allows shots on goal to defensemen, so Weegar and Anderson I would check out as well. Come on. Listen, we already hit our bet. We've already hit our bet with Calgary under
15 other games.
11.5 points.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game I'm not that interested in. I'm going to get those Tavares plays in and walk away.
Yeah. Speaking of, let's walk on to the next game.
Yeah, Pittsburgh at Philly. Philly -155, Pittsburgh +130. Franco, what are you looking at this one? Travis Konecny at 199 goals.
How the hell, first of all, is Philly -155? I get that Pittsburgh's on back-to-back, but that is crazy talk.
Crazy.
You don't think Tockett's going to Tocchet his own team?
I mean, it's a Philly spot for sure, but not at -155. That's brutal.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't mind the TK look. That could be a good way to go. His point's been almost like borderline bettable. So if it is like -145 or -1 something like that, I don't mind taking that straight. But if it isn't, then just stack him with whoever his line mate's going to be. They've been shifting a lot. Zegras has been fantastic as well.
Yep.
So that would be another guy I would be looking at for points. I know we don't have lines out yet for this game because Pittsburgh's playing tonight, but that line's actually starting to click. Zegras, Christian Dvorak, and Michkov of all players looking good. So, yeah, I would lean toward Philly props and Philly goal props. That would be what I'd be mainly looking at.
Forster for a point. Tippett for a point. Both those guys have been pretty good. And then we talked about Pittsburgh with Betsky. Any other ones in this matchup?
No, I mean, Pittsburgh's kind of the same guys that we talked about earlier today. So, Crosby. Actually, Konecny has really good history against Pittsburgh. And then, obviously, Crosby has very, very good history against Philly. So, I'd probably lean into Crosby shots here.
Crosby assist as well. He loves to assist against them.
Yeah.
So Tavares in the first game.
Props, and then whoever, like maybe by then Kendall is like up on the top line with him. I know they want him playing center, but if the Kendall or Hollander goals don't happen tonight, that would be another time to look back in it. I guess we got time with Raquel being out for so long.
Run them back if they don't hit tonight. I think, and they stay up there. Obviously, do a line check tomorrow, but yes.
Tavares in the first game, Crosby, Konecny in this game.
Yeah.
Vegas, Carolina -142, Vegas +120.
Wow.
Going through this one, Carrier's out. Yeah.
Woof.
Well, so I love Carolina in the spot. These teams just played on October 20th earlier this season. Vegas 4, Carolina 1. You know what that means. Carolina at home, Anderson and net. Schmid started the season off slow. Looks a little bit better, but give me Carolina in this spot. And then the two guys with the revenge angles, Carrier and Hannafin, both are out. Hannafin's day-to-day, so of course, that's how it works.
I wouldn't want to bet them anyways.
I bet Carrier last game.
Yeah.
And I would if Hannafin was playing, Hannafin over 1.5 shots, I would have been hammering that.
Yep.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not playing, so.
This is a good spot for Vegas forward. So you're going to look at Carlson at 2, Eichel at 3, Marner at 2, and Dorofeyev at 3. Barbashev, Betsky, one of your favorite players for a point, looks decent. He is at 298 overall, so 2 away from that big 300 that they're all chasing.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, everyone always says 300 points the most
games.
important. Hurdle point looks good too. So that's what I have in my notes.
And you're playing with fire.
I really liked that line going into that last game. I was really excited for that Hurdle, Marner, Dorofeyev line, and they just got blanked in that game. It was so frustrating, man. I was like, this line, that is a line. Like, let's go. I'm backing all these props, and then whole lot of nothing. So, sure, they'll probably bounce back. They'll probably bounce back this game because that's how it goes.
Maybe. But man, without Stone and this team on the road, it's like a night and day. KNIGHT day.
I will say Seth Jarvis has 4 goals in 6 games versus VGK.
Man.
So that might be a way to look at, someone to look at. And then on top of that, Nikolai Ehlers 5 assists in 6 games versus them. And he's kind of heating up a little bit in the assist department. 3 assists in his last 3 games overall. So that might be a way to look. And just for the hell of it, I'll probably sprinkle Ehlers' goal because if we're taking his assist prop, you know he's going to score, right?
Yep.
That's how it works.
He's still goalless, right?
Yes. He scored a goal in his own net that last game. That was a beautiful deflection in front.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Jarvis 3+ shots on goal. I love that as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Columbus at Buffalo. Buffalo -120. Columbus plus or even money. This is the game that you do want to target shots on goal. Either side. Forwards, defensemen. Take whoever you want. The only revenge angle was Justin Danforth, but he is out. Michael Kesserling is likely to make his NHL debut for the Buffalo Sabres tomorrow. Or Sabres debut, not NHL, but Sabres debut tomorrow. In terms of the shots department, Marchenko 3, Voronkov 2, Fantilli point looks great. Werenski has great history against the Sabres at 4+, Johnson at 2, Monahan at 2. Then on the Sabres side, Quinn at 2, Dahlin at 3, and Tage Thompson has been absolutely firing lately. He has started to get hot, and he has been better at home this season, so give me Tage Thompson at 4 as well. And then Benson's cooled off a little bit in terms of the point department, but I still like it. And Jack Quinn has actually turned things around. He looks great. He's looked terrific the past 2 games. Give me his point. And then, of course, if Dahlin points bettable, add it to my card. This might be a 5-6 play game.
This is a great match. This is 2 fun offensive teams who are undervalued by the sports books. Both teams have 2 to 3 lines that you can get props for that I don't mind dipping into. Fantilli, Kent Johnson, that line's been historically better on the road. I know I was on Fantilli point on Saturday, and shockingly out of a 6-goal game that he wasn't able to record one. So
that's how it works, right?
Yeah. I'm totally fine with going right back to him, though. I mean, it was like +112 the other night, +117. Come on, please give me it.
I like a nice little Dahlin Werenski point parlay.
Now Werenski is pointless in 3, so
I know.
How long is that going to go for?
It's not lasting, and he has a great history against Buffalo too. I could see both of those guys being productive, kind of trading shots almost.
3 shots and a point for each. It's probably a nice little stack that gets you into the probably +3 range, right?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Probably more. I mean, Dahlin shots is going to be bettable. His points normally, like you're probably going to get around 500 or 5-1 on that one. So don't hate it at all. Anaheim at Florida. Florida -185. Anaheim +154. This is a Florida team that you want to target for shots, especially against Anaheim. Reinhardt at 3. Rodriguez has been firing lately at that 2 spot. So if that's bettable, take that. And again, both the revenge angles, both the guys are likely out in terms of Radko Gudas and Kulikov's on IR. So sorry to burst your bubble on that one. But Betsky, any looks for you in this one?
I will probably take some Nets here. Anaheim has been shooting like none other too. I mean, you can pick anyone from either of these teams, and I feel like you got a decent look. I'm going to go right back to Reinhart on the Florida side, though.
Yep.
I can't believe he was plus money on Saturday. Just insane. He's just so dominant at home. I mean, you can really take anyone on the Florida side. Both of Anaheim has historically been very leaky and against shots. They're a little bit better this season, but they're still allowing a slew of them. And now we're getting to use their own shot props too. I mean, Cutter at 3 will be fine. I don't feel like I would need to take him to 4. Granlund has been shooting. Both of the defensemen, Lacombe and Zellweger, at 1.5s. Lacombe's day to day.
Granlund's day to day.
Oh,
Granlund's day to day. Yeah.
I just feel like you can get lots of combos for shots here.
Mm-hmm. The only issue is that Florida has allowed 17 shots against in each of their last 2 games. But to your point, Pittsburgh and Vegas in those matchups before that, they allowed 31 and 31. So I think
Vetrano was the guy I was looking for here. Vetrano's been unbelievable. I wish Kreider was playing too, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Carlson at 2, Terry at 2. Zellweger, Lacombe both look great. And then Carlson, Terry, McTavish, Cutter, all for a point are bettable as well. So many options in this game as well. Franco, did you have anything to add in this one?
I love Lacombe. I think that's going to be my favorite one. And I'm going to look at Bobrovsky or whoever the goaltender is going to be their saves. So I think that's another way to kind of double down on it without trying to pick who it's going to be. And I want to see what the lines look like tomorrow with Marchand being out. I want to see who's going to be moving up the lineup for them. Look for that value again, that whether it's on the top power play or that second line. I'm going to be likely targeting whoever that player is for a point. Probably Slavovich, I would guess.
It is. Right now it's Verhaeghe, Erod, Reinhart on the top line, Luostarinen, Lundell, Samoskevich on the second line, Bennett centering the third.
Yeah, so Samoskevich shots, 3 shots for him.
He's at 2.
You can't bet his 2, though. I think his 2 is going to be juice.
Parlay piece.
Yeah, parlay piece for the 2, but I love his 3, and I'll probably be looking at his point and his power play point and goal, like all of those.
He's on the top power play unit. Seth Jones shots tomorrow too is probably a good look. It's almost nice on the Florida side that we don't have Marchand and I mean I would much prefer Barkov being in the lineup, but you're really only getting like 3 forwards that are worth a damn to take here. You know, I don't have to worry.
Agreed. All right, New York at Boston. Boston's going to be on a back-to-back. Just a reminder, again, both sides are going to be prime shot targets for forwards. But in terms of overall props, I don't really have much in this one. Don't necessarily trust the Islanders at that minus 135. Maybe that's where I'd look tomorrow. Korpisalo hasn't been terrific this season. But on a player prop side, Drouin, Horvat, Schaefer point. I guess those are the 3 that you're looking at on the Islanders side. Franco, did you have any others that you were looking at?
Yeah, I think Horvat's the main guy I'm looking at. Shots and point / maybe assist prop or something like that. Pretty good history against Boston as well. 8 games played, 8 points in those games, and averaging a little over 3 shots on goal there. Funny one is JG Pajot, 7 assists in 8 games versus them. Doesn't make any sense, but maybe you look there. Wow. Palmieri, 5 goals in 7 games too, so maybe sprinkle like a Palmieri goal. But yeah, I don't want to be too involved in this one, to be honest with you.
No. Betsy, any others?
Nah.
Yes. Tampa Bay at Nashville. Nashville plus 130, Tampa Bay minus 155. So I was looking into the goalies, trying to basically go off the coaching patterns of who's going to start. Vasilevsky and Johansson have been doing kind of a 1-1 split. Vasilevsky played last game, did look much better, but if the form holds, Johansson's going to get the start for the Bolts tomorrow. Anthony Cirelli at 2+ shots on goal tomorrow. He's at 299 points. Probably one of my favorite looks in this one. Also a bunch of revenge angles, but Betsky, anything jump out to you in Tampa Bay, Nashville?
I don't know. With a huge slate, this may be one I kind of stick away from. I wish Tampa was at home here. At least it seems like that team's kind of figuring it out again, but Nashville's been tricky this season too, with Saros being so good. So I don't like this game, really. I mean, just pick your poison of the big Tampa names, I guess. But I don't know. I'd rather use my money elsewhere.
Franco, Stamkos revenge factor, Marchessault revenge factor, anything to your liking in this one?
Yeah, I'm not interested in any of those revenge ones. Unfortunately, I just don't like these teams the way they're I mean, I don't like the way Nashville plays at all.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be involved in their games. I will say I have a feeling Kucherov will probably hit his shot on goal prop since he missed the other day, and he does average 4 shots on goal in 6 games against them. So of course he'll have like 5 or 6 this game after missing 1,000 when I bet him the other day. So it kind of feels like what will happen.
Yeah, that's normally how that works. All right, Winnipeg at Minnesota, minus 110 to both sides. Again, shot options don't look bad. Boldy missed the other day as well and had 10 attempts. Maybe look at him. Rossi, Johansson, and Bouillon all have been terrific at home and terrible on the road in terms of their point prop. So not a bad angle there. And then on the Winnipeg for shots, Pionka 2, Scheifele at 3, Velarde at 2, and Connor at 4. Franco, any other bets in this one?
Yeah, I'm going my buddy Nino Niederreiter. He's one of my favorite guys to target for revenge angles in general, and this is another team he's played for in the past. It's been a while, but
he remembers.
He does remember, man. His point prop against them is fantastic. Points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of 10 games against them. Points, a couple 2-point games in there. He has scored some goals in the past against them too. He's been an alternator with the goals as well. So his last game he played against them, he missed. So he is absolutely scoring. So I will be on his goal, his points, and I think I'm going to lay off his shots. But
if his 2+ shots is bettable, that will be on my card tomorrow. But it has been getting kind of out of that.
Yeah, it's getting out of that range.
Minus 160, minus 170
He hasn't
range.
been hitting it. He hasn't been hitting it against them for whatever reason.
Oh, really?
Like normally he is usually good for shots on goal against his former teams as well. This is a situation where he's better with his goals and his points, but I don't mind it either. It's just what he does, man. He always shows up for these revenge games. So
Detroit at St. Louis. Detroit minus 105, St. Louis minus 115. These teams did play last night, Saturday. Detroit 6, St. Louis 4. St. Louis is on a back-to-back, though. So that's my only pause in hopping on St. Louis money line here, but normally that would kind of fit the narrative. Colton Parayko at 2+ shots on goal. He has 299 points. Kyrou point looks good. Snuggerud at that 1 point, 2+ shots on goal, but we kind of talked about this team already. Anything on the Detroit side, Betsky, that jumps out to you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe the Detroit top line kind of got blanked last game against them. So I probably don't mind leaning in and stacking that again. But, I mean, 6 goals against the Blues.
Yeah,
can't go wrong. I mean, I want to dip down onto the second line at this point. Finney goal has been so hot. I'm a little hesitant to take it this time because at some point I feel like that run's going to end a little bit here. So yeah, I may look down into that second line here for some extra value and look onto, let me see who Casper's playing with. Is Casper and DeBrincat, right? Yeah. Casper DeBrincat. Give me that point stack. I think that looks really nice tonight or for this game.
Yeah, no, I like that. I had DeBrincat point in, shots on goal circled. Franco, any revenge angles in this one?
Yeah, Pew Suter. Especially given what we got going on. If Rob Thomas is out again, Suter's playing on the top line, top power play. Oh yeah, give me it all. So probably point and goal prop, maybe even power play point. We'll see. All the shots as well. Another one that pops, which is really weird, is JT Compher. 4 goals, 4 assists in 8 games played against them. And he has 2 goals and 2 assists in his last 3 games for Detroit. So I don't know what St. Louis did to JT Compher, but they did something, and he doesn't like it. So that might be a kind of pivot off of, you're saying you want to pivot down the second line. Maybe you pivot all the way down to line 3 there and take some dumb value there. Dylan Holloway also has 4 goals in 6 games versus them, so that's another guy that.
He's not been great.
I know, he's not been great, and he's playing on the third line now.
Yeah,
so that's something. One more thing too, I forgot to bring up. Marcus Johansson in that Wild game has gotten bumped up to the top line the last 2 games.
Yep.
If he stays there for this third game, you continue betting his point prop, and you might as well sprinkle his goal. He's been plus money. Kaprizov is like minus 250. Rossi is minus 160 or whatever. Like, this guy's plus 105. Just take it.
Yeah, Johansson's home splits too have been pretty nice as well. Washington at Dallas. Dallas minus 142. Washington plus 120. Betsky, anything jump out to you besides? Actually, I have a few milestones before we get into this. Alex Ovechkin at 899 goals. He has 12 goals in 27 games against Dallas. Mikko Rantanen at 298 goals. Jacob Chychrun at 99 goals. Chychrun 3+ shots on goal. Dallas gives up a ton of shots to defensemen, so give me Chychrun at that 3+ mark. Chychrun's at 99, and he's going to be shooting tomorrow. Yep, Dallas gives up a ton of shots to defensemen, so Chychrun, Carlson both look great in terms of the shot department for Washington. Any others that you liked?
I mean, you can't go wrong with those. I really like those looks. With Dallas, it's all about those top 2 lines right now, and it's pretty much the usual suspects there: Wyatt Robo stack or Rance and whoever you want type of stack here. I think Wyatt and Jason Robertson missed last game. Outside of that, Wyatt has a point in every single game but 2, and Jason Robertson has a point in every single game but 3. Dallas needs to start to string some wins together. They dropped 4 in a row before their win the other night. But yeah, I this kind of feels like an over to me.
Oh,
on that 5.5.
Sneaky over, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah,
could be
sneaky over.
Now Strome's out, right?
Yeah, he took it. He had a lower body injury. It didn't look like very good, to be honest with you. Kind of bent awkwardly, so he's probably gonna miss a few games, I would say.
Now, that top line for the Capitals is Ovechkin, McMichael, and Leonard. Give me Leonard point, and it would ladder his shots here.
Yep. I like that. His shots have been really good lately. Franco, any looks for you?
I don't mind McMichael point either. I assume both of those guys are going to be plus money. So I'll take that.
Grab the value now, you know.
Yeah, usually it takes a few games for the books to adjust on it. I assume Strome will be out for a little while, so take that. I'll probably be late to the party here, but Robertson's shots on goal has been on an absolute tear recently.
Yeah.
So I know I'm going to hop on, and he's going to have 1 shot in this game. So I'm already preparing for the loss, but I got to take it since he's been so good. And I will say Chychrun probably does bounce back. I took him for his shots and the goal against Ottawa, and that was the game where they had no shots. So
he, for some reason, doesn't. I think he was glad he got moved from Ottawa.
Maybe.
he pities them, it seems.
Dallas has allowed the 5th most shots on goal to defensemen this season. So
I love that Chychrun.
There it is.
Hey.
All right. Next game, we got Ottawa at Chicago. Chicago plus 114. Spencer Knight leading the league in goals saved above expected. Linus Ullmark on the other side at minus 135. Franco, there's one revenge angle that we pointed out before the show, so the floor is yours.
Oh, damn, I almost forgot about this one. Nick Foligno. And he's going for a milestone as well, Gator. What was the number at?
He has 599 points.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
The journeyman.
Goodness. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I got to take it. It's dumb, but yeah, that's where we're going to be. Otherwise, I don't know. Ottawa's going to be on a back-to-back, so it's going to be a little funky. Probably look at like a Donato or a Nazer type of props in this game and see what kind of value I can find on the Blackhawks side. I definitely wouldn't want to be too involved on the Ottawa side, just given the back-to-back.
Yeah, Rinzel for a point, and his shots look terrific as well. Foligno was drafted by Ottawa 28th overall in the 2006 draft. He's got a pretty good history against them, too. So, Foligno goal, Foligno point. Not sure his point's going to be bettable tomorrow or even offered. So, maybe it might be a Foligno goal tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think you see how Ottawa performs tonight, and whichever line kind of bounces off tonight, maybe try to grab a different one tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't feel like this is going to be one of those teams until their lines become a little bit more put in place, or until Brady comes back, where you really trust one night in, night out.
By the way, Foligno is on the top power play. So if you can get his power play point prop, I will be taking that because I know they're not going to give you his point prop.
That's some good value right there.
Yep.
New Jersey at Colorado. Colorado minus 155. New Jersey plus 130. These teams matched up one night ago now, but New Jersey won 4-3 in overtime. Give me Colorado in regulation. Wedgwood, his former team as well. Not sure exactly what that history looks like. Arturi Lehkonen at 299 points. He's been great recently. Give me his point and his 2+ shots on goal. Nichushkin for a point as well. And then on the New Jersey side, Mercer and Nemec have been great. Nemec had, I think, 3 points in their last matchup 2 nights ago. So those are my favorite looks. Betsky, anything else?
Nichushkin is starting to fire again. So makes me happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah. So I'll probably skip McKinnon this game. His shot prop was great for that entire road trip, so I just feel like he's due to just kind of skate around and give the puck to Lehkonen and the likes this game. So I'll probably lay off him, but I'll probably lean into the Nichushkin and Lehkonen realm here. That feels good. Man, it's kind of like a pick your poison with the Devils right now. You better hope you close your eyes and hit target if you want to take a shot prop. So I don't know. Maybe Tino. I'll need to look to see who has some decent history. Nothing stands out to me immediately.
Did Luke Hughes hit last game, or did he miss?
Nope.
Okay.
He definitely missed 2 games ago.
Okay, gotcha.
So on Saturday.
I know he was on that heater. So
yeah. So maybe time to move. It seems like Nemec is really kind of taking the reins. And Dougie had been shooting.
Dougie had 2 goals.
Yeah.
That was brutal with I had a Mercer goal, and I'm just watching Dougie score. I'm like, good. That's great. I will say Brock Nelson has like a ridiculous history against them. 8 goals in 9 games played. I don't know why. I guess it's from his Isles days. And I didn't want to buy it, and he scored. So of course I'll bet this game and he won't. But I think I just kind of have to do something there. Maybe I'll do like a little bit on his goal, and then I'll do like a Val and him point stack because that feels.
Yeah, good. I actually like that.
Yeah, that should be pretty good.
All right, 4 games to go. Utah at Edmonton. Just a reminder, since unveiling Tusky, the Mammoth are 7-0. See if they can grab an 8th one on the road against the Edmonton Oilers. A bunch of props in this one. Gunther, point shots. Schmaltz, point shots. Peterka, point. Cooley, point. Cooley's 2+ shots on goal. It just feels like it's automatic every night. It's one of my favorite parlay pieces. McDavid and Draisaitl, their 3+ shots have been much better at home this season, as well as Bouchard, and then maybe a Nugent Hopkins at home point. I don't know. This is a weird game.
I mean, for Edmonton, it's so just okay. I'll take the big guys and then move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Franco, did you have any other additions?
Yeah, I think you take Cooley Point and you don't stop taking Cooley Point until he stops producing. And I think you stack him up to at least 2 as well, and probably his goal. The guy's just on an insane tear. We got his point at -111 yesterday, which was ridiculous considering how good he's been. I think some books were hanging at like a -130, but FanDuel still at a -111 out there. So if that is just around that same price again, it's easy. Just take it. And Nuge has a crazy history of goals against this team for some reason. So I'll probably sprinkle his goal prop and that's
his points bettable. His points probably here on -120, -130 tomorrow.
Well, it was -145 last game. I can't imagine it's going to be any better than that if he stays, especially if he stays on the top line with McDavid. So I would imagine that goes down, but maybe I'm wrong. And I will be betting Yamamoto goal because I'm that kind of person.
The revenge angle's strong in that one,
man. Yeah,
so stupid. It's so stupid. Yeah. But I have
make sure he's in the lineup. But
yeah, I will.
Yeah.
He's only played 4 games this year. I want to say 4 or 5.
They can't not play him against them. Come on.
He won 7 in a row. I don't know if they're going to mess with the roster.
What didn't he play last game? I saw him on the daily faceoff lines.
I was unable to watch last night. Let me see.
I think
no. He did. Oh yeah, he did. He was on the. They took out Liam O'Brien actually.
I mean, he hasn't done anything, so this is purely a just stupid donation. But he's +900 for a goal. So.
Well, but that's how I want to attack Edmonton though. Is with the depth here. So, I mean, those top 2 lines for Utah have been doing some pretty heavy lifting. So, I don't mind reaching down and trying to get a goal out. I mean, Tanev doesn't have a goal yet. I feel like he has really good history against Edmonton. I would need to double check that, but back from the Seattle days.
Carcone finally got a goal, so he might be a guy that hot,
that line's looked really good. McBain, I feel like maybe he scored against Edmonton a couple times too. I don't know. I think you could probably get some good goal value from the bottom 9 for Utah. I imagine the Hayton, Keller, Schmaltz line will be up against McDavid. So that probably frees up the Cooley line a bit more too.
Yep.
Love it. All right, on to one of the bigger revenge angles of the Frozen Frenzy. We have the New York Rangers taking on the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks -105. New York -115. Franco, is JT Miller going to be on the card for tomorrow?
You bet your bottom dollar he's going to be. I think you have to go. I mean, what has he done so far this year? Has he even been good? I feel like
I don't care.
In the game last year against Vancouver, after he
I know he had a goal.
He had 2 points and 3 shots on goal. So
I know. I mean, I'm gonna do it. It's just like he hasn't looked great to start. I mean, the Rangers haven't looked great. Period. He's at least shooting. He's not hitting the net, but his shot attempts are decent. So I'll probably go shots and goal. Usually his point's not bettable, so you have to go up to 2 or do something tricky there.
Quinn Hughes questionable for tomorrow as well. But on that Vancouver side, Connor Garland for a point, still bettable. Yeah. Probably going to take that as well tomorrow.
Yeah, because I mean, as much as the JT revenge angle the EP40 one is too. I mean, from everything we've heard, these guys do not like each other, and I don't think Pettersson's going to be like, "Oh, I'm just going to let Miller roll through us," you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I could see that.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. They kind of went at it, just a few scrums behind the net too in their last matchup. I want to say
he does have a goal in 2 straight games too, and his shot attempts are like way up over the last couple of games, 8 and 5 his last 2 games. So he's feeling it. Yeah, yep. So also if Hughes is out, if Hughes is out, Hronek props again. Point, power play point, maybe his shots too.
Yeah, Quick's likely to get the nod too over Shesterkin. So
even better.
Cool.
Perfect. All right, 2 games to go. Montreal at Seattle. Montreal gives up a ton of shots on goal to defensemen. So Vince Dunn, Brandon Montour. That's maybe my only angles. Demidov, point. He's been terrific lately. Suzuki assist. I don't know. I don't really love this game.
I like the Montour look. He came back the last game he hit, so I think he keeps
a really good history against Montreal.
Yeah.
Diamond in the rough then. All right. Last game. LA at San Jose. San Jose plus 160. LA minus 192. Adrian Kempe is at 199 goals. His shots looks terrific. God. Give me his 3+ tomorrow. Circle it. 2-star play. 3-star play. Love it. Probably one of my favorite looks in this slate. Fiala looks great at that 3 mark. More at that 2+. Kuzmenko for a point. He's been hot lately. And then on the Shark side, Eklund for a point and shots at 3. Celebrini 3. Will Smith at 2. Franco, any plays, any revenge angles that you like in this one?
I mean, this one is one of the biggest ones that you have to play no matter what form this guy's in, whatever. Kuzmenko against the Sharks it's been ridiculous. His time in Calgary, his time in Vancouver, he loves playing this team. He records 2 points in every game just about.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. Goals galore. So hitting at 73% in like 10 games for goals. So goal prop, point prop, 2-point prop, and shot on goal prop. All the things. His last 3 games, 4, 3, and 4 shots on goal as well. It's like he's a god against them. I don't know what it is, but yeah, he was so bad towards the end at Calgary, and that game would pop up, and I would bet it, and all the props would hit. He would be on like no points in 10 games. Like you look at his chart, and it's just blank, and then he would just 2 points and a goal and 3 shots, and you're like, oh, cool, thanks, and it'll all be plus money. So yeah, I'll take all the things for Kuzmenko tomorrow.
I love it. Betsy, any looks for you in this one before we wrap up?
Yeah, I mean, I think those are the main spots here because Kuzmenko, Kempe sitting at 199. This is a great spot for him. And then, the stack that you trust from San Jose, Smith and Celebrini, Toffoli revenge angle, right?
Mm-hmm. Cody Ceci.
He doesn't revenge. Toffoli, he just doesn't care. So I don't like him. I will say, I said this in our chat, either Cody Ceci, Carson Soucy, or who was the other guy? Or Oscar Sundqvist are going to score a revenge goal tomorrow. So mark it down. They're all going to be like plus 900 or better, I would hope. One of those guys is going to score. It'll probably be Ceci because
Ceci against the Sharks.
He gets like so much hate and all the stuff, but
for good reason.
Yep.
I agree. I can't believe they signed him to that contract, but here we are.
Yeah. All right. Any other looks for tomorrow's Frozen Frenzy? We went through all 16 games, gave out our favorite looks. We will post a transcript of this show for everyone who missed it. We'll also clip this up and kind of post our best bets as well. So be sure to stay tuned for tons of content tomorrow. Anything else before we wrap up tonight's slate? Parlay will be tomorrow. Tonight with a 2-game slate. I feel like it's just not worth it. So anything else from you guys?
Nope.
Perfect. All right. We want to thank everyone for tuning in to today's episode of Expected Bets 4. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us out. Once more, you can follow us on social media at Expected Bets 4 on Twitter. We will have a best bets video tomorrow. We will have this video clipped up with transcripts tomorrow. We will have tons of other content tomorrow. So please be sure to stay tuned. And once more, we appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we will talk to you guys later.